So let's continue the first short lecture with a note which says that by default, graphs are undirected. Okay, so what does it mean? Well, it means that that basically, as I said earlier, I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a contradiction here because what I said here is that edges are ordered, but so I mean it's for especially for for undirected graphs it doesn't make any sense. So if you want in this case like 1 and 2 and then 2 1 they these two edges they mean the same, so they are not distinguishable. So but having said that, of course if we wanted to, then graphs can be directed, and in short they are called digraph or digraph. Digraph, okay. So that is in which edges are directed. Sorry, so edges are directed. So in that case the order is really crucial. So so in that case, if I have, for example, two nodes denoted by A and B, then this means that I have two nodes A and B in the graph, and then of course I have a direction between the nodes. Okay. Right. So this is these are digraphs or digraphs. Graph can, so the edges can also or can be weighted. Okay, weighted. What does it mean? Well, it means that now we have a weighted graph in which we have nodes and edges, and then additionally or formally we also have another thing which is denoted by W, let's say, and so V and E I'm not going to write them down again, but instead W, although it's denoted with with capital letter, but it's not a set, but instead it's actually a function which takes the set of edges and then assigns in general a real number, which can be either positive number or negative number, or of course if there is no edge, then the corresponding weight is 0. Okay, so that is weighted graph. So now as an example, as a short or small example, we can have so this was 1, 2 and 3, and then let's say as weights I have here minus 5, and let's say this is minus 2. Okay, and of course motivated by network science, so real life thing is that now of course for example if this is a very small social network, let's say, then it means that node 1 as a person, let's say, it has a very positive relationship with node 2. Let's say that 5 is the maximum possible number here, whereas with node 3 it's more some kind of disagreement or unlikeness between the two nodes. But interpretation of the weights is always problem specific. Okay, so I think this is enough for introduction. So introducing the very basic graph theoretical definitions. So in the second part of the lecture, let's say, I'm going to give you a list of networks. Classified into four categories, and for each category, I'm going to give you some specific examples. Okay, so we continue in the next video.